Check this out. Whiteboard topic of the week here in the office is osteoarthritis. Now, what does that really mean? Many of you have probably heard that word before, but let's really break it down. Osteo, bone, arth, joint, and itis, inflammation. Bone and joint inflammation. Now, this is also known as degenerative joint disease. Now, I'm amazed at how many people will come into this office and I'll say, you got some DJD going on, you got some degenerative joint disease, and they'll shrug it off like it's nothing. And they'll say, well, everyone in my family has that. And I'll say, I know. What are they doing about it? The best way to effectively arrest and slow this process down is to get adjusted regularly. This is no different than a cavity in a tooth. Would you go to the dentist and the dentist tells you you have a cavity? Would you say, well, we're just going to leave it there. It's just people in my family have cavities. Of course not. You get it fixed regardless of if it's producing pain or not. Even if you can't feel the cavity, you still have them correct the underlying problem. Even if you can't feel this, which many times people can't, every single week in here we'll take an x-ray and people have this going on and they have no idea whatsoever that this is deteriorating away in their spine and in their spinal discs. This affects 27 million people annually and is the #1 cause of disability in the United States. Yes, chiropractic can prevent and help this. All of us are going to have some wear and tear over time, and that's okay. Your body is a machine. Machines wear down. How do you decrease the amount of wear and tear on a machine? Whether it's a computer, a cell phone, a door hinge, a car, or any other sort of gear or mechanical apparatus. Well, you maintain it. You take good care of it. And the human body is no different. The more we maintain the teeth, the better they're going to look when you're 80. If you even still have teeth when you're 80 and you don't have dentures. The better you maintain your spine, the better it's going to look when you're 80. The better it's going to look when you're 90. The better it's going to look when you're 50. My spine now is going to look a lot worse when I'm 60 than now, but it's going to have less wear and tear if I continue to maintain it and take good care of it, and that's what chiropractic's all about. Interesting point, when you take care of the spine, you also take care of the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves, which are controlling, governing, and directing every other process in your body. How important is it to regularly care for the spine, that mechanical apparatus, that machine, if you will? And so we have a drawing here of a normal spine, nice rounded contours on the bones, no bone spurs showing up, nice thick hydrated pads to act as shock absorbers between the bones. And down here we have the spine that has this osteoarthritis, this bone and joint inflammation. Everybody out there knows over time prolonged inflammation is going to wear down tissue. That's just how it happens in the body. Inflammation, unless you just had an accident or just had an injury, inflammation long term is no good. Short term may have its benefits. Long term, we don't want it in there. We need to get it out of there. And so in the osteoarthritic spine, what you'll start to see, these nice smooth contours start becoming bowed, indented. We start seeing bone spur formations. We start seeing the discs wither away and deteriorate away. Do you want a spine that has a disc that's as thin as a communion wafer? Or would you rather have a spine that's got a little bit of plump in there, a little bit of padding to absorb the shock and the pressure that's going on in your spine during your day-to-day activities? In fact, even sitting exerts pressure on your spine. Many of you out there are sitting for hours at a time, every single day, for every week and every month and every year and every decade of your life. You want nice padding in there, and chiropractic and the stuff that we do in this office can help you ensure you have the best amount of padding, the best shape as far as your vertebra go, and your bony alignment is proper so that this is minimalized. If that at all speaks to you, interests you, please give us a call with any questions. We're always here to be a resource for you, and we look forward to meeting you really soon.